Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be reacting to
Unpopular K-pop opinions because SSERAFIM's career has low battery mode on. What's wrong with low battery mode on? I always keep my battery on low battery mode.
not when you're charging.
It's giving.
Yeah, gotta unplug it when you charge. Not unplug it, but disconnect the mode when you're charging because the charge is slow. That's the trick.
He, she, we, they, them, non-binary, vegan, vegetarian. I'm scared. I'm gonna give it 2 stars.
1. SSERAFIM dropped spaghetti and apparently the world ended. Sales collapsed and civilization itself was cancelled. Because nothing unites K-pop Twitter like pretending one group's single-day numbers are a sign of moral decay. Let's start with the flop discourse, because that's always the appetizer. Day 1 sales? 92K, their lowest first day ever, sure, but it's a single album, you know, that thing that every other group also underperforms with.
Do we
But
have
the
official results coming?
I think I saw on Discord something. Yeah, they're like at 300k something. It's recovery. Yeah, so it was just the delay in shipping.
And Math Olympics immediately began. S-Pod did 782K first day with dirty work. So of course that comparison got weaponized. Then came the chart chaos. Melon saw more mood swings than a stock market crash. Number 6 1 minute, number 72 the next, then back up after their stages hit. Volatile? Sure. Flatlined? No. But we can't let facts interrupt the dopamine hit of a good downfall narrative, right? Meanwhile Spotify said hi, number 22 global debut, 2.7 million streams on day 1, their biggest ever, even charted in the US. But I guess opening the Spotify app before calling it a flop was too much homework for the rage crowd. Now the main course. They copied Cat's Eye Hysteria before the song even dropped. Twitter detectives with too much free time were already building PowerPoints about Spaghetti being gnarly 2.0. Then the MV came out, and surprise surprise, it wasn't. So the goalposts moved faster than a SM trainee rotation. Okay, but they copied the faces. Like, be for real. The exaggerated tongue-out mugging? That's literally called performing camp. It's theater, not theft. Cat's Eye didn't invent facial expressions. That's like saying you own the patent for breathing. You want deadpan faces? Go stream Mariah Carey. Reddit shockingly was the only adult in the room calling the plagiarism theory insufferable. Because it is. Accusing sister groups under the same label of stealing each other's camp food concepts is the dumbest argument of 2025. Then we got the sales versioning meltdown. People suddenly discovered the concept of multiple album versions like it wasn't invented in 2010. They have 20 versions. Yes, and so does literally every other group chasing physicals in the streaming era. That's the model. If you hate it, drag the entire industry, not one group. But nah, they only care when it's SSERAFIM. Pick a lane. Either everyone's manipulating sales, or no one is. Oh, and the J-Hope scapegoating? I almost choked. Some of you genuinely tried to blame the BTS feature for poor performance, as if a collab automatically comes with a free perfect all kill and a Billboard #1. Be serious, features don't guarantee chart magic. Especially not in a market that's burning out faster than a lightstick battery. BTS feature equals instant hit is not logic, it's superstition. And finally, the vocal witch trials, are removed videos made their grand comeback. Because apparently we've decided to use AI, filtered audio hallucinations as courtroom evidence now. People were judging live vocals based on fan-made acapellas that are literally built on algorithmic guesswork. That's not analysis, that's digital astrology. Let me explain this in plain English. Are removed equals fake as heck. Those clips are made using phase inversion or AI filters, not the actual studio stems. They can't tell what's voice and what's reverb, so they spit out glitchy nonsense. You're not hearing proof of lip syncing.
It's interesting, but you all gotta take it with a grain of salt.
You're hearing ghost harmonies and leftover backing echoes. But I heard them sing, but it sounded flat. Crowd. Yeah, that's the AI residue, not a secret mic feed. If you actually want to assess vocals, you use soundboard recordings, in-ear monitor leaks or raw fan cams, not some fan-edited evidence running through 3 noise filters and a prayer. The MR removed craze is just pseudoscience for people who want to feel superior about dragging idols they already hate. At the end of the day, Spaghetti isn't some career-ending disaster. It's just another single that got fed into the fandom outrage grinder. The sales are fine, the charts are moving, the performances are campy fun, and the vocals are what they've always been. The only thing that actually flopped here was everyone's ability to think critically. 2. Oh Tarzan sweetie, the clownery is hereditary at this point. October 23rd should have been a normal day, but Tarzan woke up and chose self-sabotage with a beat. He posted a short unreleased track on Instagram captioned "You feel me?" And oh, we felt it, just not in the way he hoped. The video? Filmed during Paris Fashion Boy who thinks he's Kanye West reincarnated in Zara fur coat would treat the Eiffel Tower like a mixtape backdrop. The audio? Busy, loud, trashy, complete with police sirens like it's 2016 SoundCloud rap revival night. Because nothing screams creative evolution like recycling the same overused siren FX every rookie rapper used when they thought they were discovering trap. But let's talk about what he said, since apparently Tarzan never...
I hate the police sirens in music. Not exclusive to K-pop. This was way before I ever listened to K-pop. I hate in rap they use those whoop whoop. Every time you listening to it in the car, you start rolling around, are you getting pulled over? I hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
Reads the room before hitting upload. He literally called women the B word and H word multiple times. Lines like "she's a headliner," "other bees pre-show," "these bees talk slick." But it's you in my line. My brother in Christ, this is not a seminar in lyricism. This is a misogyny starter pack taped to a high...
Now, She's the headliner. Other bitches pre-show. Whatever. These hoes talk slick, but it's you in my line. Okay, whatever. She's the only bitch who can hit me. That's the problem. To me, that's like the biggest lie. You're basically calling your girl a bitch. The others like saying, "Oh, other bitches, other hoes." Okay, whatever.
That's all good.
That's
Stop.
to me that's whatever. But that last line, it's a problem.
Hi-hat. The most generous thing I can say is that it's lyrically rich on mute. On sound, it's giving dollar store Travis Scott. And I hate Travis, by the way. And look, I'd almost chalk it up to him being stupidly edgy if it wasn't part of a pattern. We've already had accusations of him saying the N-word, appropriating black culture and cosplaying hip-hop. You'd think someone with that kind of history would tread carefully. But no, Tarzan apparently thought it'd be cute to do another tutorial on how to be a rapper. Basically mansplaining flow while casually throwing slurs around. The irony writes itself. Then came the comment that face slapped the internet. A fan tried to defend him under the post, and he replied, and I quote, "Thank you for all the love and support. By the way, I'd never say anything derogatory because I have respect for everyone." Sir, what? You literally said derogatory trash about women in the same clip you're defending. You posted it, you captioned it, you left it up.
He found like the one comment to give him the support he needed, and that's no good.
That's what we were saying.
That's public gaslighting. Like, babe, if you're going to lie, at least wait until the evidence stops autoplaying in everyone's feed. Cue the chaos. Twitter, Reddit, and TikTok all on fire. Screenshots everywhere. Mega threads debating whether he said the N-word. Whether international fans are projecting American politics. And of course,
I don't think there's much for the. I guess you could debate that video. That video is not like 100%, but I watched it. I'm 99% sure he did say it. No, it's not 100%. I can't say 400%, but I don't know what else he could have said that sounds like the N-word, looks like the N-word when you mouth it. So I don't know what else he could have said it there.
ever insufferable. You're being too sensitive takes from his defenders, and yeah, some antis cross the line too, throwing racist insults right back, which just proves everyone's lost the plot. You can call him out without turning into what you're condemning. But that doesn't erase the hypocrisy dripping off his mic, because here's the thing, being inspired by hip-hop doesn't mean you get to copy its worst habits without understanding its history. Falling in love with the culture is not a free pass to use misogynistic language or import racial slurs into your idle rap fantasy. Culture ain't costume, admiration ain't license. You can love the art form without turning into its most toxic stereotype. But Tarzan seems allergic to self-awareness. So here we are again, another week, another Tarzan out hashtag. At this point, I'm convinced Tarzan isn't even real. He's an experiment designed to test how much idiocy K-pop audiences will tolerate before pulling the...
anything new. I think now he's, just getting by with, the fans that he has now, the fans he'll get in the future, because there's no accountability.
Plug, because no human should keep fumbling this consistently. You'd think after months of backlash, he'd hire a sensitivity reader, a lyric consultant, or at least a friend with common sense. But no, he's still out here posting tutorials while proving he's the last person who should be rapping. 3.
And that's your guys' fault, because you still keep supporting him. For him to change, as I said in the other video, have to make them uncomfortable. Make them change. You support him. That's not making him uncomfortable. If you are truly a fan of the person, you truly like them, you have to make them uncomfortable to make them grow and change.
Guess who's back on the plagiarism chopping block? Mama Min Hee-jin herself, the queen of copyright claims, the finger-pointing founding mother of aesthetic lawsuits, just got caught dipping her toe. No, her whole ankle in the very plagiarism pool she's been dragging others through for a whole freaking year. You really can't make this stuff up. Mama launches her trash new solo label OOAK, one of a kind. How innovative, and within 48 hours, the internet hits her with the plagiarism expose starter pack, viral collages, and side-by-side logos.
I don't think it's one of the kind. Wasn't it like only one, no, something? Only one always no, something like that.
That there was another version of it.
No, but that was what she posted. Yeah. That's what she intended. She didn't intend one of a kind. Even though like generally OOAK means one of the kind, that's not what she intended to mean. So I don't think we should run with this one of a kind, but that's not what it even means. That doesn't make any sense to me.
She being accused of stealing this time? Oh, just the literal concept of thumbprints and the acronym OOAK, the kind of imagery that's been slapped on every third Etsy store. Fingerprint scanner ad and inspirational Facebook post since 2011. Let's break it down. First up, the name. OOAK stands for one of a kind, which is a very common branding term used across handmade goods, art markets, clothing lines, even old school Facebook pages. Using OOAK doesn't make you a criminal. It makes you lazy. Then the thumbprint logo. Min posted her logo exploration on IG like she was cracking the visual code of humanity. But netizens were quick to slap her doodles next to an entire museum of pre-existing...
Also, now that I think about it, I don't think the thumbprint is actually a plagiarism. I think this is it's probably like a what's the common creative license for that? Because this isn't such a this. I don't think this is something that can be really like copyrighted.
Oh.
It's just so generic.
Why not?
I think that probably has like a common creative license, so she can use it as she pleases. I don't think there's plagiarism there. Plagiarism involves somebody having rights to certain things, because certain things are creative commons. Like, for example, sampling Beethoven from whatever that was, 1700s. You're not paying Beethoven; he's dead. As Creative Commons, anybody can use it. It's for public. I think no. I think that's called public domain. So it's public domain. Anybody can use it. So you can use it freely without plagiarizing. That's not plagiarism. So certain stuff, it's not necessarily plagiarism. So I think this might be the case that she's not really plagiarizing anybody.
Fingerprint logos. And spoiler, they look identical. This is the same.
Pause for the facts. She's shopping for a used car, but she doesn't know that nearly half of them have been in an accident.
Woman who threw entire lawsuits at Illit claiming they copied New Jeans Y2K aesthetics, video editing and choreo. Sis made aesthetic theft her whole PR brand, so when she turns around and does the exact same thing she accused others of, it's beyond hypocritical. New Jeans themselves are fully plagiarized from every corner on the internet. But back then, Sis was quiet. Selective amnesia was the strategy. She only dusted off the plagiarism card when Illit debuted. That's when she decided aesthetic ownership was suddenly sacred. But now that she's the one reusing globally recognizable imagery, the silence is suspicious. So I won't lie, watching the internet drag her to filth using her own logic? It's satisfying. No, it's not plagiarism. But if we're playing by the Min Hee Jean rulebook, then baby, it's plagiarism with a capital P and a cease and desist letter. She created the standard, now she's getting smacked with it. 4. Is Evan actually getting an extension? Or are we about to witness yet another survival group crumble into expired paperwork and unbothered CEOs?
It's called
Evan, you know, the 7-member
Evan,
Post Boys Planet Frankenstein stitched together by Jellyfish Entertainment back in 2023. It wasn't a permanent group. It was a let's cash in on the leftover hype while ZB1 eats the main course project. The boys all come from different labels and Jellyfish just plays middleman, managing the group while juggling contracts from 3 different companies. Which means when those deals expire, everyone's gotta re-sign individually through their own agencies. Now the members Hanbin himself said back in 2023 that their contract was roughly 1.5 years. But clearly they've been promoting longer than that, debuting September 2023 and it's now October 2025. That's over 2 years of active promotions, which screams unofficial 2.5-year deal. Jellyfish still hasn't published a single clear term sheet, but reports say renewal talks are happening right now to either extend or make Evan permanent, keyword talks, aka everyone's stalling while they're parent. Companies argue over who gets the merch money. Did they earn it though? Yes, their albums cleared 200K plus sales consistently. Their fan base is alive and they're million sellers total. Not bad for a spin-off group. Touring numbers are decent, especially for a group that started as Mnet's Better Luck Next Time pile. Sure, promo energy tanked after year 1, but they've still got a pulse, which is more than most post-show groups can say. So why's this renewal so complicated? 2 words, Weihua Entertainment. Weihua owns 2 of Evan's boys, Sungin and Yunsu, and they've got bigger fish to fry. Remember ZB1, the main boys planet group that disbands January 2026? Weihua has 4 ZB1 members, Zhang Hao, Ricky, Juven and Yujin, and rumor has it they're planning to roll those 4 into a brand new 2026 boy group. It's not confirmed, but the whole community's been whispering about it since spring. So now, imagine you're Weihua. You've got 2 choices. Option A, re-sign your Evan members and let Jellyfish keep managing them, while you debut your own new ZB1 plus trainees boy group on the side. Or option B, pull everyone back. Merge Sunjin and Yunseo with your ZB1 alumni and debut a supergroup that's basically guaranteed to print money. If you're a business person, the choice isn't hard. Option B wins every time. Why let Jellyfish keep half your profits when you can own the whole pie? Meanwhile, Jellyfish is sweating bullets. Evan is literally their only functional boy group right now. Forevery just announced a contract renewal after nearly 3 years of radio silence. And let's be honest, the only reason they even got that extension is because Kongmin's boys' 2 Planet appearance gave them a little post-show clout bump. He finished 9th. 1 slot away from debut. And that near miss probably convinced Jellyfish that they had one last revival card to play. Without that, Verivery might have been done. So yeah, Jellyfish wants Evan to stay desperately. They'll stretch every PR trick in the book to keep them active. But if Weihua pulls their members, the group's down to 5 with the possibility of other companies pulling their boys as well.
Okay.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. As always, share as much kindness as possible.